Oh, this is a bit of a weird walkie-talkie. I'm out really early, about 2 hours earlier than I normally would be. Actually 3 hours earlier than I normally would be, because we're in the midst of a bloody heat wave. So I guess he forgot to take his recording equipment out with him. So this is going to be fairly impromptu, because I'm using my iPhone rather than my camera and microphone. So this is probably going to sound like crap as well. And yeah, I'm not actually ever sat down to figure out how to use the settings on the iPhones to record, because I've always had me, when I've been doing these, I've always had my camera. I'm more familiar with that. Anyway, it's not going to be long either, because I've no idea how much storage space I've got, but I'll get something up. It's going to be super hot the next few days here, so I just thought actually, no real idea, I'm going to upload this to YouTube. Anyway, so pigeon. Oh. So anyway, thought I'd do a quick video about well, the Steam Deck price has been announced, hasn't it? And rather unsurprisingly, it's quite expensive for what it is. Best part of 900 quid. Valve saying, well, it's the price of the components. Well, yeah, it would be. You know, the case doesn't make something very expensive, does it? You know, moulded plastic that everything plugs into. So yeah, of course it's the components. I think everybody knew it was going to be this expensive, because you only have to look at the price of the selling the current gen consoles at, which have been out for 6 years now, and see how much they're charging for them. So it was like, yeah, well done. But what was interesting was they said they couldn't say whether the price would come down in the future. You know, should the price of the components become less, which is probably obvious, because they don't want people not buying it, waiting for a price drop. So, you know, my suggestion was, you know, Valve are not a poor company, but with an opportunity of getting one of these boxes in loads of people's living rooms, you know, including people that aren't PC gamers who may not have a Steam account, you know, getting one of these, getting more and more people on Steam, buying PC games on Steam, would reap long-term benefits if you did take the hit. But that's not what's happened, has it? No. They've decided, no, we're not going to do that. So I don't know how this thing will sell. I mean, it's a lot of money, 900 quid. It does place it above the price of the current gen console, and yeah, that's going to be interesting. but I just think it's a missed opportunity so far. I think Valve, like I say, could have seriously given themselves a leg up in increasing their installed user base considerably by coming out with something that I think, if it had been priced in the area of current gen consoles, you know, like maybe £100 more, they may have actually knocked it out of the park. But I don't know, it's a lot. It's an awful lot, and a shame, really. There's a lot of people that would like to play PC games, but are sort of daunted by the tech, not just the price of the tech, you know, the price of buying a PC, but, you know, all of the stuff that goes with it. Steam Box, I've been calling it Steam Deck. Steam Box, and it Steam Deck's the handheld. But whatever. That could have put a dent, I think, in the console market. We'll see. I always think, nah, that won't sell. And then it does, and you think, where the hell do people get money from? Yeah, everybody says everything's too expensive, and then people sort of turn up and, oh look, I've got Steam machine, Steam Box, Steam, whatever the bloody hell they've called it. I don't know. You just think, well, you said you couldn't afford it, now you did, so what nefarious activity did you just do in order to get that? Pray tell. God, it's getting warm already. It's not even 7 AM. It's getting warm already. I've got quite a ways to walk yet as well. Shit. Oh. I had a big drink before I come out. So, but yeah, because I was up really early and I was trying to be quiet. I went out, and as I got to the park here, I was like, oh crap, I left my camera. So I wanted to use my phone for a change. So the audio is probably crap. We'll see. And it's probably very wobbly, the picture, because the phone will have the technology, but I haven't set it up. My camera is a DJI Osmo Action 4, so it has like a self stability thing in it. It's really designed for people going out and doing lots of vigorous activities like canoeing and whitewater rafting, mountain biking and all that good stuff. So you get quite a steady image. And I just keep looking at my screen on my phone, and I'm like, yeah, people are going to get motion sickness watching this, unless it does something in the post-process. I don't know. But I just wanted to get something up because I'm aware that I've not been doing any gameplay videos, which I'm nowhere near a solution. I was a bit put off when I went to what the hell is it called? The Da Vinci. And they want loads of your personal details for a free piece of software, and I was like, why? Why do I need to set up an account? Why do you need my address and telephone number for what? A free piece of software? not really keen on that. I mean, it's not like you need to send me anything in the post, so what do you need my home address for? It's just a bit weird. But yeah, so I'm kind of a bit caught at the moment, you know, because I said the idea was to make the channel better. So what I might do this weekend, I might just at least continue the Resident Evil 0 playthrough. I'll see how hot it is. I'll see how hot it is, do that, and then once I've got that, I'll revisit it. I say clip champ's just no good. I don't know what I'm going to do with the Doom video that I need to edit. It's going to be an interesting thing. Try and edit that. But we'll see. I'll probably I can't break it down, can I? Because I need to use the editing software to. I might just upload it as is. That's an absolute shit show. If one thing that might kill the channel would be that, because there's like multiple parts of that video, me making multiple attempts to do the last bit, and then he says like, oh, it's the end battle, so you do it and then it's not. There's like another hour of the game after that, which I suspected, given the fact that when he did say the end battle, there appeared to be another chapter after it on the playlist you get at the end of each level. So yeah, glorious. Anyhow, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to call it. I don't really have much else to say, and funnily enough, trying to keep this bloody iPhone steady is tiring me out. What the hell is this? Looks like a Latin area. Is that because Muppets have been swimming despite a big sign that says no more for swimming? Oh well. Anyway, we'll call it there. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.